All right, folks, for you do-it-yourself people like me, have a cold one on me, whether it's alcoholic or non-alcoholic, but enjoy, even if you have a nice little orange juice. Just want to show you something. I'm changing my faucet here because this one, the hard water, decided to freeze it all up and it does not turn to cold water no more. So I bought a faucet and I started to install it, but I want to show you something. Like I said, for you guys like that do it yourself, you figure, hey, it's easy. I'm just going to shut off the valves over there, take the hose off, take the hose off the faucet, take the faucet, and you're done. No. What happens is that if you have an old shut-off valve, okay, depending on how old it is, the cold water, hot water, it affects those rubber seals that are in there, and then it doesn't close. But this one just happened to close, and after I closed it, changed everything, I went to turn it on, hardly any water comes out. Because what happens is those valves have a little rubber seal. And this is what happens. So when I closed it, it must have crushed the already brittle rubber seal. I changed everything. Okay, nice little waterfall faucet. And turned the water on, and very little comes out. Like if a little beaver put a little dam in there. Okay, very little came out. So you go back and you look at the shut-off valve, and you find that you have these little things disintegrated in there. So if you look at this shut-off valve, it is soldered on. It's not a spin-on valve. Okay, so it's soldered. That means you're going to have to either get a plumber, or if you know how to solder in a torch, you can just change that valve yourself. But Sharkbite makes this wonderful little piece here. Check that out. Sharkbite, right here. That's the part number 1642659, found it at Lowe's. Okay, this one will go on to where your hose would go on. Okay, so this would go on to the old valve, and your hose would go on here. So this is called a repair valve. That's what it's called. All right, that's how it goes. All right, so the valve goes on the old valve, and the hose goes on the new valve, and now you have a cutoff switch up here. I call it a cutoff switch. That's my automotive part of me. All right, check this out. Let's play with the hot water one. All right, let's turn it on. Cool, right? And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shut that valve. It's a quarter turn, so that's a good thing about that too. You don't have to keep spinning it. And there it is, you see? Quarter turn valve, shuts it off. Let's turn it back on. Do it blindly. Look at that. Beautiful. Good as new. Oh, that's all the air coming out of it. Whoosh. All right. It's good to go, people. Uh-oh, my bad. I forgot. I turned the hot water on. So I was playing with the hot water. So this is the cold water. That's the only one that's on. Ah, what a dummy. All right. So, like I said, quarter turn valve off. Quarter turn valve on. Off. On. All right. I forgot I didn't turn on the hot water. That's why it's doing that. But you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's a great little repair valve. Okay. And when you change the faucet, change the hoses, because the new faucet came out with these crappy little hoses that I did not like. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Waterfall faucets. I love the look. Thanks for watching. Ciao.